What's up, everybody? I'm Combat. Call me Red. It's my boy Zine.
What's going on?
It's my man Cub right there. You know, we want to welcome you to the Combat Cub podcast, where we going to reflect on fashion topics,
Okay.
combat tech,
Yes, sir.
funny videos, news around the world, whatever anybody want to reflect on.
Sounds good.
But enough of me. Let's get to this cast. I'm going to say that every time.
Man, it makes me feel like dancing, man. Should have been at the dance class yesterday. I had fun.
This fool.
It was fun, man. I got to dance with a whole bunch of people. Ladies.
Well, okay. Back to the cast, bro. Welcome back, everybody, to Combat Cub podcast, episode 7, baby. 7. 1, 2, 7. You know,
There's some other.
it's your man Combat. Got my boy Cub next to me, right hand man. So today we're gonna talk about a little bit about everything. Got a few videos, fashion, world news, etc., etc. But I want to hear more about this dance class, sir.
Dance class. Yeah. Man, for some reason it doesn't do that. Man, I take dance classes.
Yeah, what's up with that ballroom dancing?
Ballroom dancing. I have been actually started taking classes maybe a year ago, and I stopped because I didn't get it. I didn't understand what I need dancing for, especially that type of dancing. And I kind of quit. Not kind of quit, but I quit. And I started going back maybe, last week.
That's what's up. That's
I love
what's
it,
up.
man. It just clicked.
Me, I ain't doing it. I mean, unless I'm in the middle of the floor, crip walking or something, cause I ain't doing no ballroom, nothing. I mean, I'll get down there and salsa, but
Man, salsa is interesting.
I know some good stuff with some chips.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like the kind that has the bean dip. And what? You don't like the bean dip? I like the kind that has I like the Taco Bell brand, but of the bean dip. No, that's Fritos. I like Fritos bean dip. No cheese. Yeah.
You know I
So-
love you, right?
Till I start talking about Taco Bell or bean burritos
Man.
every episode.
All right, so check this out, man. The government had posted this video a couple months ago. You know, I watched it over and over and over and over. And I was like, hell, bring it to the cast since we got to talking about UFOs the last episode. So thought I enlighten the world on what we doing.
Okay.
You know? So let's go ahead and run that little video.
Get it up and going. Is this going to be as fun as
That Teletubbies?
Teletubbies?
Bruh. That shit was scary. You think I'm playing?
Fun. It was fun. I had fun watching that.
You probably had fun watching the expressions on my face because I about shit myself.
Yeah, that was why.
Yeah, it's awful.
Because it's like, I don't like conspiracy theories, but that's, I don't know, it just fits because I remember watching it when I was a kid and I was like, this is weird. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the show.
I never watched
never
it,
did.
so
I was just like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Anyway, here we go. See, I did that, and now it doesn't play.
This morning, U.S. intelligence agencies confirm hundreds of additional UAP sightings have been reported. UAP stands for Unidentified Aerial Phenomena,
That's that new one.
otherwise
Okay.
known as
UAP.
UFOs. The annual report on unidentified aerial phenomena now reveals 366 new close encounters since an agency
out
was
there,
formed
man.
in 2021 to track them. That's more than double the number reported in the previous 17 years combined.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Look at the fly.
That's fast, dude.
Officials say they can explain less than half those encounters, usually a mix of drones, balloons, or birds. The rest remain a mystery. Like this Navy pilot's video from 2004, showing a group of unknown aviators seemingly defying the laws of physics.
There's a whole fleet of them. Oh my gosh. They're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Or this
Whoa.
inexplicable run-in off the coast of California in 2015.
Whoa, let's get close.
Pentagon officials say it's not time to call the men in black just yet.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.
I love that movie, man.
But they say it's crucial to track, investigate, and disclose reported incidents to help protect national security and safety for all Earthling flyers.
I think one of the key points in this report, given the potential hazard that UAPs do present, notably there's been no reported collisions.
One reason for the spike in UFO sightings, officials say they've been working to destigmatize the topic in the name of safety. And more government agencies are working together to share information. Andrew, Christy?
Right, the truth is out there. Brittany Shepard joining us in New York from
Thank
the
you,
Washington
Brittany.
Bureau. Brittany, thank you.
Look to the skies, man. Look to the skies.
Yeah.
UFO, UAPs. They're there, man. They're there.
Yeah. I do those little nicotine packs. That's why I'm kind of like spitting off. People wonder, what's he doing? Anyway, yeah. I thought that was pretty cool how you saluted the general there.
Man, you got
That
to,
was really
bro.
cool. Even though you're not active, but you're still a soldier. Awesome. Thank you for your service, brother.
You're welcome. Got another video. A few episodes ago, we did a little female spring fashion thing with Karina Wayne. Showed a little video on that.
Karina.
Well,
Thank you, Karina.
had to do something for the men, Got to put us out there also. We like to get our fashion on. But I don't know if it's my kind of fashion, but we'll check her out.
What do you think about my fashion? You think I got fashion? You think I
Bro, you got drip. You got drip.
Okay. I like drip coffee. I like it especially whenever I put like just a little bit of cream and little honey. But sometimes I kind of drink it black.
Ugh. Black coffee, bro?
Yes, sir.
Nastiest shit in the world. You better put some cream and sugars up in there. Or if not that, some hot tea with some honey.
Hot tea. So, this dude's name is Karina, you said?
No, I think it's like Matt or Mark or something.
Maddie?
No.
Matt? Mattress?
Play.
What's going on, guys? My name is Marcel. Welcome to my YouTube channel,
Marcel.
One Dapper Street.
Hey,
Today we're
what's up?
going to talk
Marcel.
about fashion trends for men for the spring and summer of this year, 2023. So today's a fashion
223.
video and not a style video. Fashion is timely
Okay.
and style
Dapper
is
Street.
timeless. But as we will discover with the myriad of trends that are happening right now, that there's so many that honestly every fashion trend is almost like a different style. But I'm excited to walk through that with you guys. We're going to look at silhouettes, at colors, at prints.
Oh my
We're also
God.
going to look at accessories, ways to actually put the outfits together, and then ideally we're going to kind of drill it down to
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What happened?
Oh, no.
things that are actually wearable and how to make them a bit more wearable, because we'll be pulling from
That outfit
runway
you were
images
laughing at
as
was
well as
wearable,
street style.
sure.
And the street style images are usually
Wait,
taken
African?
at the fashion weeks. Neither of them are the looks that you see on a daily basis
No,
walking down the
look.
street.
man.
So that's where the trends are coming from. But what does that look like for you? With each of the trends, I'm gonna hopefully help you a little bit on how you can make them work. A big call out that belongs, in my opinion, into every trend video or blog post or Instagram
Block
post.
party? Yeah.
You do not have to follow these. These are things that are happening, and they're likely gonna influence the things that you can buy in the stores. But style is personal. Bottom line. Fashion trends are fashion trends, but your style is your personal
Speaking
style. So
of-
you need to decide.
I'd like to comment about this. Was that one of the hanging out with my buddy Marky B, and I wore a plaid shirt, right? And I was, just wearing a plaid shirt and had a little bit of I wear these masks. I never use them unless I'm working, but I wear them as like a fashion statement. But anyway, whenever I wear them with button-up shirts, it kind of, you ever see those guys that have suits and they have these?
Are
they
you
look
talking about like
these?
back in the Revolution era with them big old puff
Yeah.
things? Yeah.
It looks like that, and it actually complements it.
Oh, damn. Look at you
So-
go, my little fashionist over here, cuz. You go, Cub.
But it makes it look intentional. Like this guy's got fashion. He's boom,
Fuck
boom,
that.
boom, boom, boom.
We
boom,
rock
boom.
Crocs with socks, baby. You can't see them.
Can't
huh?
see the Crocs.
Can't see the Crocs with the socks.
You know that they say that if you wear Crocs with socks, you're undateable.
Give a fuck.
Well, I mean, so, but you are married, so.
I don't care to be undateable either. I wear Crocs with socks to church if I had to.
I'm just saying, you won't influence me to wear Crocs with socks because I like going on dates.
Bruh. Really?
Yeah. I was on a date with Al Mazra the other day. What? Okay. Ready?
At what works for you in a way that it works for you, or just leave it be. I'm gonna reach ahead. There's a Western trend going on. I'm not gonna be wearing a whole lot of cowboy type stuff. It's just not me. But the trend is there regardless.
Cowboy.
So with that said,
Bro,
big
you have to rock
disclaimer.
that cowboy
Let's get
sometime in
started
here.
and take a look at the first one.
You can pull it
which
off,
is
bro.
the retro 90s trend. It has been around. It has been happening for a couple of years
Look at
now.
that.
That's what we owe the
Oh, there he is.
more relaxed silhouettes that we're seeing to. But what does that look like right now? Aside from the more relaxed silhouette and all the things that you kind of expect from a 90s retro trend, you also have some more
90s retro trend was the
patterns,
best,
like
though.
bolder gingham patterns that
It
we
was
saw a
better. I
lot
think
on
it's
the
better
runway.
in the 80s.
You have
What do you think?
a lot
What
of
do you like about
stripes,
the
which
Different colors, different styles, man. It was just, I mean, we'll do an episode on that one day on 90s fashion, but 90s fashion was the bomb, bruh.
I was wondering. I mean, sorry to be clearing my throat on air here, but what was your motivation to include fashion in the podcast? I know we were kind of like spitballing ideas, but
I mean, if you're going to get up every day to get dressed, you want to make sure you're going to, look your best. You want to match it out. You feel me? Me, I like fashion. I like to look the part, So, I don't know. Just seemed like a good idea, I guess.
So,
what was that?
You pushing buttons, huh? You pushing buttons.
Huh?
Huh?
No, I just started talking and it just my voice was changing. Somebody's pumping helium into this room.
Well, we'll be passed out in 20 minutes.
Anyway, I like that fro though.
Bro, I had a fro, dude. When I first moved here, you
Oh,
remember that?
I remember that. Back at Rotary, man.
Me and Darion, boy, we had them. They were woof.
Yeah.
They were good.
You want to keep going with this?
Yeah, do a little bit more, and then we'll cut him.
Okay. I like what he's saying. I'm just kind of.
I don't know if they're retro.
Crazy.
They're kind of timeless. I mean,
Oh,
both
no.
of those are really just
Nope.
patterns
Pass.
and fabrics, but
I like
they
that
were
shirt, though.
prominent then. There's been a
I
fairly
like that print,
large
too.
emphasis on childhood and adolescence, like whether that be school uniforms or actually
Super
some of the
safe.
childlike patterns or prints on T-shirts, sweaters, whether that's a broken skateboard
That was Dragon
as
Ball
part of
Z.
your outfit.
Whoa,
I don't know
he's
how
got
that
a
necessarily
skateboard on his shirt.
is going to work on a daily basis,
That's ugly
but
as
there's
hell.
been a big focus on that. I think a large part of that
He reminds
is
me
the
of Zach
nostalgia.
from
The world
Saved
is
by
a
the
crazy
Bell.
place right now. It's so globalized. There's so many issues going on
Yeah.
all over the
Does he
world,
not?
all at the
What?
same
Especially
time.
in the face.
And I think
Well, the
a
haircut
large part
mainly,
of
I
what
guess.
we're seeing right now is the nostalgic element of let's go back to simpler times.
There
so
we
that's
go.
why we have that
Bro.
even stronger pull back to the 90s. If we're talking about, my generation, I was born in 91, and other people that
he's
lived
young.
in the 90s and had their moment
was
there.
born in 45.
So that's a big trend still. Within that, I also want to include a few specific things. Number one, trench coats. Even for the spring, and then lighter fabrics are a large trend, at least on the runway. So is leather, which is not something that you normally wear. Both trench coats and leather, maybe in the spring when
I
it's
like that,
still a bit chillier, but not in the summer.
Why
But
is my
we're
dude
seeing a
wearing
lot
all
of looks
black, but
that
he
have
black as-
leather on
Yeah.
leather, shorts with a trench
Whoa.
coat paired. So it could be something that is happening through the summer as
Something's
well.
happening
And then the
for sure.
biggest one would be the return of the blue jean,
No,
which
man,
this
not
year
with
I
the
feel like
runners.
jeans have been fairly chill. But now we have that blue jean back, of course, in a more relaxed silhouette, and also that denim on denim look, the Canadian tuxedo
What?
that was also popping 8 years ago or so, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So that's coming back. We've seen that on the runway as
That
well.
was great.
So how do you make this work for you? Pretty
I don't know.
easy. A bit more relaxed with your silhouettes.
with that stuff.
Embrace the denim. Embrace the leather. I think leather can be a really fun thing
I
to
ain't
play with as
embracing
I'm
no leather,
sitting
dude.
here
He
in my
don't
leather,
know how
faux
hot it
leather,
get in
but leather
Tennessee.
pants nonetheless.
Well, I mean, I was looking at some of these different styles and stuff, and it basically, I think one of the downfalls that people have is that they'll buy and wear something because it looks cool on TV or on YouTube, wherever they're viewing this. But I think that they need to figure out who they are to be able to properly pull off fashion.
That's what's up.
Because if fashion is a extension of your personality, if that's not your personality, or if your personality is dwarfed in comparison to what your fashion statement says, you're not going to be able to make it happen.
True.
My opinion. Because kind of going back to what I was saying yesterday, I was rocking that, and I was just kind of comfortable because I was dancing, of course, before that dance class. And people were like, dude, man, I like that style. You're bringing back the plaid, blah, 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 blah. I was just like, what? So I was like, I'm just me. My personality, that part of my personality, for me to be able to be in a headspace of dancing, helped me to pull off what I was wearing as if it was natural and it was intentional to make a statement. But I was just manifesting outwardly what was in my head, mentally, like my mindset.
Hey, as long as you look good, it's all that matters. You feel me? But we gonna go ahead and give my boy, what was his name, Maurice or whatever? Michael, Maurice, Andrew, whatever. We're gonna give him a round of applause. Yeah.
He just cut him off.
I got to, bro. That was too much applauding. It was good, but not that good.
I wish I could make people applause whenever I play music.
I got you. You need me to come in there? I'll be up in there all day. You know?
Well, we need a button for him. So
clapping like I'm clapping for the Lord.
Okay.
World at war. Not
World at
Warzone 2.0. This is real, not fake. But
so we're not really
deployed to Al Mazrah.
Deployed?
I mean, if you, in the game, yeah, I guess.
So you're saying I'm not a real soldier?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You are a soldier in Al Mazrah. Yes. One of the best.
Okay.
Why you say okay like that? You good, dog. You got this. We got to get you leveled up some more. But you got this.
Ready?
We'll get you up to level 100 tonight. Yeah, I'm ready, man. Let's watch this video on Russia and they bullshit.
All right.
We on special series.
Hello and welcome to this edition of World at War. I'm your host, Mohammed Saleh. Finland's accession into the NATO military alliance has officially ended 7 decades of relative peace in Europe. The dissolution of Nordic neutrality also means the dissolution of buffer states. And this means that there is now no more neutral territory that separates Russia and the NATO military alliance. The arc of confrontation has suddenly doubled overnight. For over 7 decades, Europe enjoyed a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity. But it did this after the decades of horrific violence that Europe went through in the 2 world wars. But Europe, it appears, has not learned any lessons. Hostile military alliances are the ingredients that spark off total wars. And Europe is about to learn all over again.
Oh boy.
That taking the frontiers of the NATO military alliance to the doorstep of Russia will plunge Europe into strife and turmoil for decades to come.
Oh, wow.
Even before the ink is dried on Finland's accession papers to NATO, Finland's eastern border has turned into a zone for potential nuclear conflict. For 7 decades, the Yalta Consensus that was arrived at between the big 3 at the end of the Second World War had maintained peace with tension. But now, there'll only be tension and no peace in Europe. Western leaders welcomed Finland into the military alliance with handshakes and beaming smiles. Jens Stoltenberg termed the moment to be historic.
Today is an historic day because in a few hours we will welcome Finland as the 31st member of our alliance. This will make Finland safer and NATO stronger. By becoming a member,
and that makes America
Finland
have another
will
ally.
get an ironclad security guarantee.
War-wise.
Article 5, our collective defense clause, one for all for one, will now, from today, apply for Finland.
Russia welcomed Finland's accession with
I wanna
massive
slap the shit out
combat
of him every
drills
time I see him.
involving
Yo.
Su-35
Fucking
fighter
Putin.
jets, S-400 Triumph air defense systems, and aerial bombings. Bombs that weighed anywhere from 100 to 500 kilograms reportedly were dropped in the training grounds. The steady expansion of the NATO military alliance, till it has now reached the doorstep of Russia, has sowed the seeds of a future conflict in Europe. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu has announced that Moscow will deploy about 12 divisions of its army, that is anywhere from 120 to 150,000 soldiers
motherfuckers ain't got that
along
many
Russia's
soldiers.
Finnish border.
Hell, they were
Besides
trying to get
this,
people out the penitentiary.
Russia's moved.
Who?
Yeah, Russia ain't got that many soldiers left, bro. They were trying to get men out the penitentiary to fight over there because Ukraine kicking their ass. Ukraine wiping them out. Well, not just Ukraine, but other volunteers from around the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm done looking at that video.
Man. I don't know. You know, when it comes to, that type of thing, I'm not, I know nothing about where, whatever this is called. I have no idea how to even comment on any of this.
Fuck Putin. That's a good comment for one.
Well, I mean, I don't.
But
I just don't
we
get
all sitting here looking at Russia though, man. But we also got to turn our eyes to North Korea because they testing some shit that we ain't never heard of before. Like they said they got a underwater ballistic nuclear missile that if it explodes underwater, it can make a the hell. How did they say that?
Like a tsunami?
Well, yeah, a tsunami, but a toxic tsunami, a radiation tsunami.
Yeah.
From the nuclear weapon because all that radiation from it.
Yeah,
and
but
so
how are they gonna cause that tsunami to be
That had-
contained in a tsunami and not spread throughout the currents, the oceanic currents?
I don't know. The currents flows different ways, man. So
I guess they would have to study those, and at a certain time, they would be, deploying that bomb or whatever you would call that, so that it won't poison the world.
Right. That's why we upped up our military training over there, man. Because everybody's getting nuclear scared right now. Somebody's going to end up sending a missile somewhere.
Yeah.
But whenever it happens, it happens. We can't do nothing about it. We can't control it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't control it if we send the SEALs in, wipe out all that shit. But you know how government is. It goes through one hand to another, pencil pusher. So,
yeah.
You know how them cake eaters is. But yeah, whatever.
Wonder what the motivation to push all of this is.
Territory, probably. Probably just territory. That's what's wrong with Putin right now, was the territory. Because Ukraine didn't want to give up what Russia say is rightfully theirs, which was a part of their land. That's why they're fighting right now, territory.
So they're going to...
Yep.
I don't understand.
And then he's mad because we sent a bunch of stuff over there to help them out, blah, 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 et cetera. But whatever. That's for another show. I'll just get worked up about that.
Yeah. Well, anything else you got? Combat.
Nope. Show don't.
Sure don't?
Show don't.
Cool.
You got anything else you want to bring to the table?
Nope. I have absolutely nothing. I got nothing. I got voiceovers.
Voiceovers? Yeah, you got a lot of them.
Voice changers.
Gotta love him, man. You gotta love Cub, though. Gotta love him.
Gotta have fun, man.
You really do, though. I mean, if you ain't having fun, I mean, then it ain't working. Me, I gotta have fun. Even if I'm at work for my little 8.5 hour break, I'm having fun. If I ain't having fun, it's a bad day.
Yeah.
And when it's a bad day, then I had to drink some moonshine or something.
Oh.
Moonshine, Michelob Ultra, etc.
Yeah. Okay.
But if that's all you got, and that's all I got, I guess that's gonna be the end of this. You feel me?
All right.
But thank y'all for tuning in to episode 7, Combat Cub Podcast. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit your boy up in the comments. We will love that. And your mans get back to you. It's your boy Combat. It's my man Cub. We out.
Peace. And prosperity.
That shit too.